Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, we know that the EU are basically putting an end to the generational smoking ban in Britain. We covered this story, but God, it must be getting on 2 weeks ago. But there's been sort of more of a movement on it within the EU itself. And in fact, it's going to have to be rather rewritten, especially when it comes to the generational thing. And so it's now been taken out of circulation, as it were, gone for a smoking break, haven't they? Until at least February next year. But Slovakia, Romania, and Greece have all objected to the legislation. Slovakia is convinced that through the bill, the United Kingdom, in relation to the Windsor framework, which relates to the Northern Ireland issues, it creates obstacles to the functioning of the EU internal market. It restricts the free movement of goods, acts contrary to the objectives of the Tobacco Products Directive, and is incompatible with the principle of proportionality. Now, I don't understand a word of that either, but I don't mind the fact that it's there and they're complaining. They're also saying a generational ban does not meet the requirements of Article 24.3, which limits national prohibitions to specific categories, not entire generations. In other words, you can say anyone who is under 18, absolutely fine, but you cannot say anyone born after that date, because that would be a generational thing, not a prohibition based on age. The ban would prevent the sale of products that are lawfully manufactured and marketed in other EU member states. Basically, what they're saying is if you can buy it in one state, you should be able to buy it in all of them with local restrictions for various reasons, but the general principle of being available. And even though the EU, we're not in the EU, we are reliant upon them, and it's one of those rules that we're still signed up to. So that's a fact for them, isn't it? And any policy establishing a generational sales ban would be a trading rule capable of hindering, directly or indirectly, actually or potentially, trade within the EU, as it would reduce the size of the market and would be regarded as a measure having effect equivalent to quantitative restrictions. And that would be a breach of the rules, the same rules that Starmer is so keen to sign up to officially. Unofficially, we're still following them because Starmer's puckering up. Basically, it means that it's dead in the water. There's no way you can have a generational ban. Not if you want to maintain any kind of relationship with the EU. They've got Starmer over a barrel and they're pumping him. I suspect, though, he's quite enjoying it. Thanks a lot. Bye.